Mantra is a Sanskrit word. Mana and tra. Actually, it means the protection of your heart. Okay. When you say the mantra, it protects your heart, and actually that means it protects your consciousness, protects your mind. It also means it blesses your mind, bless your heart, bless your mind. Okay. Mantra. And Tibetan word is sangha or nga. Okay, nga or sangha, there's a slightly different meaning. Sangha actually means secret or esoteric sangha. Okay, so the mantras are also secret, esoteric thing. But at the same time, we say mantra all the time. You go to Tibet, and Tibetans do Om Mani Padme Hum, mantra of Jinezi. And we have saying, Tibetan children, you don't have to teach the mantra. And the little toddlers, they pick up the sound from their mother and father and brothers and sisters. Because everybody is saying Om Mani Padme Hum, mantra of Jinezi or Tara, in the morning or evening or all day long. So they just pick up, right? So, and in that sense, it is not something secret, but it is secret, the nature is the secret. And so, when you say the mantra, what is happening is you are calling the Buddha, okay? You are calling the Buddha, you are invoking the blessing of the Buddha, and every time when you say the mantra, somehow you become closer to the Buddha. But the more you say the mantra and the more you say it consciously, and then it becomes more powerful. It makes you become closer to the Buddha. If you don't say it consciously, or if you don't pay attention, or you say the mantra in your mouth and or doing something else, thinking something else, then it's kind of mixing up everything, mixing with the mantras. In some ways, it's okay, and integrating mantra with everyday life, right? Which some ways is good, but some ways also you're not really focusing the mind on the mantra. So the more you focus the mind on the mantra, meaning understand the meaning of mantra, and focus on the energy and blessing and of the deity, it makes you become closer to the deity, and one will get more blessings and more protection. So mantra is calling the Buddha. Mantras are also praises of the Buddha, and mantra is a medicine. Mantra is like a food for the body. Mantra is like medicine for the body. Mantra is medicine for the mind. It calms the mind. It has the effect, immediate effect, and depends on which mantra you sing. Some mantras have a quality, it stimulate your mind. Some mantras have the quality to make your mind become more clear. And for example, when you say mantra of Manjushri, Om Arapasanadi, or say the mantra of Saraswati, Yangchema, and so forth, it has quality to make the mind become clear. It helps you to understand the nature of things, and you can study well and think and analyze and compose and writing and so forth. Different mantras have different effects. For example, when you say mantra, like the mantra of Tara or mantra of Hayagriva, mantra of Vajrapani, mantra of Yamantaka, or mantra of Mahakala, it has the protection. You receive protection and blessing. So the mantras are very precious, and some people ask question, why you say mantra again and again and so many times? This is a typical question, Western question. See, I've been living in the West for the last 40 years, and I know lots of people's questions, you know. So people ask why you say 100,000 times, 400,000 times, like 1 million. Why? Well, some people think, why do you have to call the Buddha so many times? The question is not that you have to call the Buddha so many times, and it's not like you calling some company or some politicians or some government people. You call them, they don't answer you. It's not. Question is not like that. Why you have to call so many times? And the reason why you have to say so many times, because of you, for your mind, not for the Buddha. And your mind is like, the more you say, you practice, it purifies your mind, purifies your karma, and it blesses your brain, blesses your breath, it blesses all your organs, blesses your blood. And when you say the mantra, your blood pressure goes down. And when you say the mantra, your sugar in your blood goes down. And it helps you digest your body, it purifies your nervous system, it releases your stress and anxiety and so forth. The more you say, it's better, because we have so many issues as a human being. We have many problems, right? Another thing is, the more you say mantra, there is a less space and less room for delusions in your mind. This is why you say so many. Well, some people say, why do you sit so long, so many hours? When you do Vipassana retreat, you have to sit sometimes 15 hours a day, right? Minimum 10 hours a day. Why sit so long? Well, why not? You have to sit in order to get enlightened. Buddha sat under the Bodhi tree 6 years, right? So the more you sit, you can go through and process. This is why you sit. Like that, the more you say the mantra, it helps you to process your mind and purify mind. This is why you say many times the mantra. And mantra is protection of your mind. Mantra purifies karma and purifies your mind. And also, mantra is not just for me, for myself. We say mantras for others, for healing purpose, and blessing others, protection for others. We share our mantra practice for the benefit of all sentient beings.